Susie, you've been here a long time, never had a start to the season like this. How do you describe uh, the feeling right now?
The feeling is, I would say disappointing because I think we know we could do better, do a lot better in a lot of areas, but at the end of the day, things aren't coming out in our favor. So we just can't get devastated and get our heads down early because it's a long season ahead of us.
Do you sense anybody getting down, either on the field, body language, or just like it's kind of piling up right now?
I wouldn't say on the field. I think a lot of guys keep swinging while we're out there. I mean, things may not come, things may not go the way we want it, and you might get a couple guys pissed off. But I think no matter when in between the white lines, I don't see anybody hanging their heads because we're gonna fight till the last play. A couple guys in the locker room, it's just a momentum thing. Coming there at halftime, we're either up or down by not too many points, and it just keeps swinging.
Excuse me, there was a play to get a long pass on 30 seconds, 14, towards the field house. I think you had a little bit behind him. Is there anything you would have liked to have done better?
Oh yeah, I could have played that better. I think I wish I would have turned the other way into the man, and at the same time, I think I was a little bit too aggressive. And at the point of the double move, it was a double move, and I didn't have any containment to play any short routes. And I think I was eager to make a play, but instead of letting the plays come to me, and I kind of let down and slip away from it.
You did on that first move a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you expect Michigan to play balls on the great
I expected it. I think as a secondary, we expected it because as a defense, that's running the ball is not what we're going to allow. So I expected it. They came out strong, tried to take a shot the first play. So after that, I kind of knew what to expect throughout the game.
How challenging is it mentally and physically as a defensive player when your offense is going 3 and out and those start to stack up and you don't get much time on the sideline between drives?
Yeah, I think you don't feel as fresh. But I mean, I think at a certain point we have to take advantage of that and embrace it. That we're going to be out there, 80 plus plays, 40 plus plays in the first quarter, in the first half, and I think, and Coach Leonard and Coach Hank Boise hit on a lot. We kind of got to. I mean, it's a long shot because we're in college, but that 2000, the year the Ravens won the Super Bowl, the offense wasn't the best, but the defense didn't allow any points, and I think that's the standard we're trying to be held accountable to.
Your offense is going 3 and out early in the game. Is then the best answer for the defense is to get a 3 and out and not let Michigan possess the ball?
Oh yeah, I mean we have to match the same energy. If our offense is getting 3 and out, we have to match that same energy and make them enforce a 3 and out. Although they did go for it on a lot of 4th down conversions, I didn't expect that, but I mean they came out aggressive and we had to get off the field no matter what the down is.
Were those conversions on 4th down? When they went 4 or 5, is that frustrating at all for you guys? When they convert that anytime?
I think it's frustrating, but I think at the same time you got to look at the guy beside you, and when it's 4th down, you got to look at the guy next to you and say, I'm going to give it my all this play, and we got to get off the field, knowing that they want to run the ball, and that's what they did a lot on those 4th down conversions. And I mean, it's kind of devastating because we're so close to getting off the field, and then on a down that we shouldn't be on the field. I think it's kind of disrespectful that we didn't get off the field, or disrespectful that they went for it, and they got the best of us today.
Disrespectful in what regard?
On a lot of their 4th down conversions, I don't think they were on past our 50. So no matter if they got the 4th down or not, they were fine with their defense coming on the field, no matter what kind of field possession we gave them, or they gave our offense.
Caesar, you knew how many guys were coming back for your offense, guys that had played a lot. Are you surprised at all at how difficult it's been for the offense to score points and keep the team in games?
I'm surprised, having Damian Kendrick out a lot of the games from last year. I thought, that would be the missing piece, and we added a new addition to running back, having Ches, and having Isaac and Braylon and Jalen. I thought all the pieces would come together, and I'm not sure what it is, but I think it'll click soon. It has to click soon because we can't keep going. We can't keep winning games like this.
Did you kind of happen on that flea flicker pass? Because it looked like you guys were rolling coverage a little bit, maybe you were on the back end. What happened on that play?
On the
Flea flicker?
flea flicker.
Yeah.
So one of the corners got lowered to sleep, and I could have helped him, but I also seen him run as well, and it happened so fast because it was in the red zone. When I tried to turn around and help him, I thought he would be more shallow than running behind me, but I think our job this game was not to be in a run fit, and I think some guys got a little too eager to make a play in a run when they should have just handled their job, and that could have been prevented. And he would tell you the same thing. We should have had better coverage because we've seen that on film that when they want to run the trick play, it happens across the nation. You see it all across the nation. When guys are fake blocking, they just put their hands up, and he put his hands up and he just took off running. And I think that's something that shouldn't happen as well.
How many flea flickers have you faced in your, even going back to high school? How many times have you seen a flea flicker against you?
I can count on one hand how many times I've seen a flea flicker. I seen one 2019 against Purdue. I seen one this game, and I know it has to be another one somewhere in the mix. So I'll say a minimum of 3, but not more than, nothing crazy, no more than 8 to 10.
Is it more convincing than regular play action when the running back actually gets the ball, or does it go so fast that it doesn't? I mean, how much of a difference is it than actual regular play action?
I think it's a lot different than play action. I think that running back actually having the ball in his hands kind of brings the defense up. But I think when the running back does have his hands, I think it should be a lot more pressure on the quarterback to make a better throw, or we should get a sack on plays like that.
Is there frustration building up that mistakes keep coming and you can't clean it up week after week? Is there frustration building up that the mistakes keep happening that they don't get cleaned up in the week when it seems like you're trying to do it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do a pretty good job of cleaning up mistakes. It's all about execution and making a play. But once you have a mistake here in this game, have a mistake in there in that game, teams are going to look at what other teams did, and those mistakes that may have happened week 1 that you think might not show up may happen again in week 6 because that's something they like. I think we just got to get familiar of realizing all our mistakes and realizing possible wins that may happen earlier in practice.
Why are there so many inconsistencies? Why are you guys unable to maintain a consistency?
I think that just comes with a balance of momentum. Having the offense, it's kind of hard for the defense just to play perfect every game, and we're not going to be perfect every game. But at the same time, as you can see, when the game got closer, the defense stepped up, the offense stepped up, and it's a balance. And when you put so much just on one end of the ball, I think you're going to get those mistakes and inconsistency because you're getting so much thrown at you.